When you glance at a map of France, it seems pretty straightforward. Just another country nestled in Western Europe, right? But take a closer look, and things start to get weird. There's a Spanish town trapped inside French territory, a tiny island that changes countries twice a year, and even a piece of France floating off the coast of Canada. So what's going on here? Let's break down the map and uncover these hidden geopolitical oddities. A Dutch-French border in the Caribbean? First off, did you know France and the Netherlands actually share a border? Not in Europe, but all the way in the Caribbean. Welcome to the island of St. Martin. Half of the island is French, the other half is Dutch. It's one of the few places in the world where two countries split a single island, right down the middle. This goes back to the 1600s when the Spanish originally claimed the island, but didn't care much for it. The French and Dutch eventually moved in, competing over salt and trade. After some back-and-forth conflict, they finally said, you know what? Let's just divide it. And so they did, creating a Caribbean island with a European land border. French land off the coast of Canada? Now let's head north, like way north, to the icy waters just off Newfoundland. Here you'll find Saint-Pierre and Miquelon, two tiny islands that are still, to this day, official territories of France. Yes, even though they're just 25 kilometers from Canada, they're governed by Paris. It started back in the 1600s, when French fishermen used them as seasonal fishing outposts. Eventually, permanent settlements formed. Over time, the islands swapped hands between France and Britain due to various treaties and wars, especially after the 7 Years' War and the American Revolution. But in 1816, France finally re-established control. Think of it as a little slice of baguettes and berets floating in North American waters. The Spanish town trapped in France too. Now here's a fun one. Tucked away in southern France lies a small Spanish town called Lévis. It looks like a glitch on the map. A Spanish island in a sea of France. Why? Because of the Treaty of the Pyrenees in 1659. The treaty gave France all the villages north of the Pyrenees Mountains. But Lévis wasn't classified as a village. It was technically a town, and apparently that one word saved it. So Lévis remained Spanish, even though you can't reach it without driving through France. The island that switches countries every 6 months. If that wasn't strange enough, there's an island in the middle of a river between Spain and France that literally changes countries twice a year. It's called Pheasant Island. After the 30 Years' War, France and Spain signed a peace treaty here in 1659. To symbolize their truce, they agreed to co-own the island. From February to July, it belongs to Spain. From August to January, it's French. No one lives on it, but it still gets passed back and forth like a diplomatic hot potato. And just when you think we're done, guess what? There's still a piece of France in South America. Yep, French Guiana is not a colony. It's an official part of France, like Paris or Marseille. It even uses the euro and sends representatives to the French parliament. So next time you look at a map and think, everything makes sense, geography isn't just lines on a map. It's centuries of wars, treaties, and some very strange decisions. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more hidden history from around the world.